Hello and welcome to the global show Raw Wisdom. In this show, we are bringing in the global talents who have been there, done that, and they have walked the path of success, reached to a certain level, and now they are trying to influence through their actions. They are inspiring people to take action and move out of their comfort zone. When I was in the corporate job for almost 17, 18 years, what I realized is I was actually living in that comfort zone. What I didn't realize is that I was never getting into the power zone that was given to me. And when I met this personality, I really understood what the power zone is. So, in Raw Wisdom, we are bringing in another global personality who is the power zone coach, the motivational speaker, the leadership and executive coach, the author of the book, and we are bringing her from the USA. Please help me welcome Renee Johnson from US, the Power Zone coach.
Hello! Good morning or evening over there.
Hi Renee, thank you very much to be on our show today and really appreciate your time. It's a morning, I understand, and you must be having a lot of other works to do, but yes, thank you for the valuable time that you're spending with us, and I'll make sure that our viewers get full value of it by getting the best out of you. So
Thank
thank you very much. So just to give you background, viewers, about Renee Johnson. Renee Johnson has been the power zone coach. She has realized her power zone during last 20 years, and she's been coaching the executives as well as the leaders across the world. She is also in the field of an education. She is a global educator, and she has also written the best-selling book leaving your comfort zone. So we really want to understand what the power zone is all about. So Renee, the first question from all of us would be, what do I understand by power zone?
How do you understand your power zone? You just go right for the heart of it, right? This is wonderful. So the power zone, I believe that each of us have it. It's not an elusive thing. It's not a woo-woo thing. And I don't mean that negatively, but it's a true part of you as much as a physical being, your arm, your breathing, your hair. It's right there. We just have to recognize it in ourselves and tap into it. And how do you know that you're in it? I have discovered over these 20 years you talk about is that it comes down to three core facets. Okay? Okay. So the first one is your values. Now, values are important. They're not morals of right and wrong. They are our core driving, motivating factor. And as human beings, that's the thrust of our energy. And while we may have lots of things that we value, we generally have a few driving ones, maybe 3 to 5 of them. And so those driving core values, because they'll shape our decisions, right? They'll allow you and I connected because we had similar values. It's what makes you feel like you know somebody or you're resonating with the message. So that's one of the compounds of the power zone. The other one is strength. Now this is a hard one for people because, especially busy, passionate people like ourselves, right, and others, you want to be good at everything, but that's not where your strength comes from, right? And so you have to work for your power zone. You have to let go in order to claim the true strength that embody, you and the goodness you can bring and the gifts you can bring. And so that's part of it, really getting down to those core strengths that uniquely you own. And then the third element, which is one of, not say the most important, they all interact with each other, is your personal why. The why, okay? And so that's probably something we're going to talk about in our messaging today, but understanding and that's what my second book that will be released here at the end of the year, maybe the first year, Leadership Why, is about, is understanding why, your leadership why, your voice. Why do you want to lead? What is that you're trying to impart upon the world around you? How do you intend to inspire that? And how do you want to lead that forward? So when those intersect, watch out. That's your power zone.
It's really, really powerful, I would say, and very profound to understand because it combines the human values, it combines their calling more than what they are known for today, because
Okay.
more or less our calling is inclusive of others as well. That's what I understand. It is not only about you, it is also about others, and that's what brings out as your why, and certainly the core strength, because that is what identifies who you are, right?
Yeah.
So that's a really, really profound component of Power Zone that you have introduced to the world. Thank you very much for that.